What is going on, everyone? I am DeFi Sean. That's Mr. Pixel, and we are back with another episode of Moon or Dust Trending. And remember, hit that like button, subscribe button, repost button, share button, whatever button you have to hit to pass this as far and wide across the internet as you possibly can. Yep, hit that button. Mr. Pixel, how's it going?
Going good, brother. Going good. Back for another one.
Awesome.
I'm just getting our Telegram set up here, and I'm just gonna put that live over there. So if anybody can watch there, we're gonna have these linked here very soon. In the next day or so. Hopefully by tomorrow we'll have those channels linked. But right now you can watch it on Telegram today as well if you like. We tested it out yesterday. It seemed to be going good. I think we got the audio right. I'm just going to put that live here real quick as well, Sean. If you want to give anybody the scoop for the moment. Hold on.
Yeah, Mike, it's all his fault. We're waiting on him to integrate the two Telegrams. So come on, Mike, get on it. Get Telegram integrated. We got X. We got YouTube. We got everything we need. Let's get some Telegram. It's the only place left, or not only place, there's an additional, but the main other place that we need Moon or Dust trending. And of course, it's another day. It's another stream here every single day, talking some Moon or Dust. Mr. Bitzel, what's up? I think Mr. Bitzel's been away for a little bit. I feel like I haven't been seeing him.
Yeah, as soon as I mentioned about the chat and Lunar Pump, he just popped right up. I think I was like, bring your alt accounts as well. We might be testing out that chat today.
He's upset about the audience edition. He was getting rich off of the audience edition. So
yeah, it was a heartbreaker. Okay, we're live. Okay, I just got us going there on Telegram. I'll drop that into the Moon or Dust Telegram channel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here's some feedback. I don't know if everyone else is hearing that. I hear myself.
What about now?
Yeah, I still hear it. I don't know if everyone else is hearing it. Can anyone else hear feedback, or is it just me? I hear myself.
I'm not hearing it. What about now?
Yeah, still Mr. Bitzel, you're typing. Can you hear feedback? Like hear us? Anyone else hear feedback, or regurgitating what we've already said? Yeah, Mr. Bitzel, you're typing. Can you hear feedback? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, people can hear it. Regurgitating what we've already said.
Okay, just give it 1 second there, because when I started, I think it played back in.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, people can hear it. Regurgitating what we've already said.
Okay, just give it 1 second there, because when I started, I think it played back in. Okay, we'll be good now.
All right, awesome.
All right, I had to leave the live stream over there, and yeah, so I think it's good now. So I think it was just when I set it up over there, and then once I put it live, the audio was coming through, but it was feeding back in through my computer here, and then I think feeding back through the main. So I've let our live stream is live. We got 3 people hanging out over there.
Awesome.
Yeah. Rex, is this the audience edition? No, Rex, this is not. This is Moon or Dust Trending, which we're doing 5 days a week, based on the trending bot, which is right here. Let me pop it up here for everybody to see. Oh, Mr. Bitzel took a couple of weeks off. Great for some, huh?
Hey, yeah. If it wasn't my business, trust me, like any other real world business, you can't just take off. But yeah, if this wasn't like a business to me, man, I would love nothing more than to take a couple weeks off. But I go to sleep at night and I come back to chaos in my DMs and all this stuff. So I couldn't imagine taking a couple of weeks off. It'd be impossible to catch up. Mike, if you're referring to, there was no announcement in the chat about today's live stream. Maybe I just missed it. So we're going to be automating that process here in a couple of days. We were hoping to have it live already. Obviously, we all know how development stuff goes. But we're going to be automating it to where we go live. When we go live, it'll let every chat that has the bot live know that we're live. And I mean, we already have great viewership, but it'll no doubt amp up even more when that bot, very least, we hope we can spend an hour and a half entertaining you throughout the day. And we actually just did so Mike and I have a private room called Crypto and Calls. Probably more than likely anyone listening, more than welcome to join. If you're not in the Crypto and Calls Premium Lounge, shoot me a DM on Telegram. Will probably be your best avenue. I don't always check my DMs on Twitter. Shoot me a DM on Telegram. I'll get you in that room. But we just had AMA. They had some people actually asking some Infiniad, some Moon or Dust questions. I actually gave away who one of the people we're talking to. Benefits of being in our private room. I'm not gonna say it live yet. Fully public, but they were also asking, is that just for Moon or Dust? Does that mean like basically the whole moving on from Infiniad thing? I know kicking a dead horse to some people, but some other people aren't quite understanding. We are not moving away from Infiniad. Like with any business that I've had or anyone else ever has, you evolve, you pivot, or you die. It's exactly what we're doing with Infiniad. And while we would love partnerships with certain people with Infiniad, and L2 people aren't interested in partnering with. Lunar Dust was built with the sole purpose of being something that is sitting at the forefront with as basically a KOL of itself that people are interested in partnering with. So it's not that we're pushing Infiniad to the side. It's just no one's interested in partnering with Infiniad. Again, I'm not going to go over what we've done, how we got here, and why we're pivoting and doing the different things we're doing. But at the end of the day, it was either stick with Infiniad and die a slow death, or pivot and continue growing out this ecosystem, and hopefully along the way making everything, including Infiniad, a huge success. So it's not that we don't want to partner with other people with Infiniad. It's about people wanting to partner with us. At the end of the day, we can't make anyone partner with us, and Lunar Dust is a product that people do want to partner with. So just kind of wanted to throw that out there since it was a question asked. I didn't want to answer too much during the AMA because it was an AMA about another project, so not about us. So wanted to address it here.
Yeah. And, we're literally blue in the face from addressing this issue. I mean, multiple times a week we have to address this, and someone always comes back. So when this pops up, I think people just need to understand the reality of the situation that we're all in here. Like, I understand everybody has done what they've done, and hey, we're all doing it too. We're still here doing it. But the reality is, like Sean just said, like, people are not in the market for L2s right now. So like, we have to understand that we either, like Sean said, pivot or die here, right? Lunar Pump is a great piece of kit to have as the flagship product there. Obviously needs some tweaking at the moment, but that's coming with time. And again, Lunar Dust right now is what's bringing people to us. Again, if we have, let's say, all right, great, Infiniad is exactly where we need to be. People are in the market and for L2s. What's going to market it? Right? How's it going to market? Marketing costs an absolute fortune outside of, getting a ton. And again, all these other L2s they launch, like as Sean has mentioned many, many times, they have like hundreds of millions of dollars that they raise and they launch these L2s. And this was a couple of years ago when they were even on the market. There's thousands of L2s right now. And that's the reality of the situation. And again, like, we need to be able to market this stuff. It's very important that you do that. So the next best thing that you can think of, if you don't have millions of dollars or tons of money for marketing, is build the marketing entity yourself. Create something that becomes desirable for the community to want to be platformed on, and whatever it is, right? And then try to monetize that in some way, and then we can use that influence and power to kind of, once the products are where they need to be, start directing traffic over there and promoting them. Like, it's as far as business goes, I don't see what else we can really do here. Like, as far as it goes, I mean, in my opinion, we got to pivot. We got to look at the market. And again, the market is so dry right now. There's literally nothing happening. As we talked a couple of days ago, CZ, quote tweets, picture with the dude, couldn't even pump a token past $1 million or $1 million market cap. Like, that's insane. Not that long ago, that would have gone into tens, maybe hundreds of millions when something like that happened. So that's a definite sign of the times. And that's a reality that we have to face. That happened recently, which is crazy, right? So that's the reality of the market right now. And we can go back and forth about this forever, but the reality is never going to change. And I will stop my rant now, but like, that is the truth here. And that's what we all have to just accept and stop the bitching. Like, the bitching is getting incessant, and it's the same thing. And we keep having to repeat it over and over again. So I don't mind saying it, and it's fine, but like, it's like, man, all the time, like, Jesus, we're out here live streaming the whole time. Get behind what we have. Get behind what's bringing the audience to us right now. Like, and it's the same thing. This platform is being built to like promote other projects too, because we know how expensive marketing is. So if we can build this, it's not just for us, it's for any projects that would be launching on Lunar Pump that we could offer this service to, or have the ability to promote them using the trending bot, all the things that we're trying to build to create this ecosystem. So we just got to do what we got to do. And right now we're doing it. We're doing everything we who's bitching, name and shame. Everyone, bro. No, I'm kidding.
Yep. I mean, it's simple. It boils down to you name the company, be it Best Buy, be it Wendy's, McDonald's, whatever that company may be. You evolve or you die. That's how business works. If something's not working, you don't just sit there and say, we're just going to keep doing the same thing. It's the definition of insanity. Keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. That's where literally I was at with Infiniad. Was literally insanity. I was doing the same thing over and over, waking up every day, talking to everyone I can about getting over there, hearing the same thing. And it was like Groundhog's Day for months on end. And so I was like, all right, we're at a point now where we have to pivot. And we pivoted from there. To a lesser extent, had the same issues with Lunar Pump. And then ultimately, that's where we led to Lunar Dust. It's something that I've done before. I've built a successful media company within this space before. We're going to do it again with Lunar Dust. And I have no doubt that Lunar Dust is going to bring eyes over to everyone. It's a crazy, unique idea. No one else is doing it in the space. Everyone that we bring it to loves it. Tons of different partnership deals that we're working on. And yeah, guys, it's and not to mention Lunar Dust is 100% organic. We're not playing games with it right now. There's no market maker. There's no volume bot. The team isn't buying and selling to create volume. Like everything that you see happening with Lunar Dust is 100% organic. And that's what's happening with Lunar Dust. And there, I've said it before, there's going to be a time when the market hopefully turns a little bit that we do start to kick it up. We do get a volume bot going. We do get the CoinGecko listing because that requires a certain amount of LP, a certain amount of volume. We do get the CMC listing, the bits sell out, or not bits, the NFTs sell out. We'll go ahead and get that CMC listing ahead of time, but there will be a point in time that we do kick this into high gear. It's just not that time yet, just all organically flowing. And but yeah, Lunar Dust is the greatest thing ever. Not to mention, guys, I've said this. I made a message in Telegram. We have the power to explode Lunar Dust. Like Titan right here. I was in DMs with him. If we had 49 more Titans, Lunar Dust would already be the talk of the town. We have the channels that get exposure, hence why we get so many views. We create the content on a daily basis. We have everything we need. All we need is a community. We don't need another YouTube video from Tyler Hill or from any of those other guys. We need the community to engage. When we put out a post, it's crazy. We'll get like 3 comments. If we got 50, 60, 70 comments, it would push out. Like a lot of communities don't understand that the community, we hold the power to push this as far as we can. Not a KOL, not a YouTuber, not someone on X. We hold that power. So we just need to really start engaging. If we all band together, even just 50 of the 400 holders banded together, it would be unstoppable. And
you're making Titan blush.
Yeah, Titan. I mean, Titan's over there crushing it. He's getting the bot and all the telegrams. He's getting banned from all the telegrams. He's telling everyone about Lunar Dust. And if we all just banded, Safe Moon, one of the whole reason why we started Infiniad, the reason why it was so successful was never because of John Caroni. It was never because of anything but the community. The community were crazy people, and I was a part of it. Joe was a part of it, especially Joe. Joe might have been the biggest part of it. But yeah, I mean, it was the mad community. Someone puts out a tweet, 4,000 comments like that. I mean, it was just insane. It pushed it everywhere because the thing about Twitter and YouTube, it's not necessarily about a like. Likes only get you so far. It's about on YouTube, it's about watch time and comments and engagement. So people like, I'll get some likes, it'll get pushed. That's not what it's about. Hitting the like button, awesome. That is good. We do want you to hit that like button. But in order to really push these videos out, you need to watch it and you need to comment. That's what the algorithm's looking for. Same thing on TikTok, same thing on Twitter. You need to view it, you need to engage with it, and that's what'll push it out. Anyone can hit the like button. So I can't stress enough, guys. We do have the power to do this. As the market starts to turn, if we band together, we'll be unstoppable. We're doing everything we can. You have a leadership team, I guess you can say, that's here every single day producing the content. So yeah, man, let's get it. and let's start to
I
push
just
this
wanted
like
to
crazy.
address Mike there. Is I totally understand people's concerns. When you're down like 95%, still holding Infiniad, they want to make sure the majority of the revenue of Mod and Lunar Pump will go back to Infiniad. Well, not the majority of revenue. I mean, people got to eat. We're out here 5-6 days, live streams a week. We got to get something in to support what we're doing. But Sean broke all of this down. All right, I think maybe was it last week, Sean? You broke down all the percentages, how all that worked, and for everybody to go over. I can't remember the exact show.
Yeah, because everyone has to remember it's not free to run this ecosystem. It costs a lot of money to do what we're doing. So everything that can go back to the Infiniad token is going back to the Infiniad token 100%. Again, I also can't stress enough. One of the biggest reasons why we would never leave Infiniad behind is the team did not gift ourselves tokens. We were that initial push. I don't know if you guys probably don't remember, in the first few hours, 24 hours, we raised like $120,000. That was majority of the team buying. It was us that bought our own tokens. We're down just like everyone else. So that be it one of the biggest reasons why we will never forget about Infiniad. My bag of tens of thousands of dollars is sitting at a 95% loss as well. So we're not going anywhere. We will continue to do this. And it's part of the reason why we keep pivoting. Because had we stayed on that same direction, my bag, Mike's bag, who has a crap ton of money in this, would have been for nothing. We'd have been done. We had to pivot and we had to evolve, or else again, we're going to die.
Yes, evolve or die. And here we are, trucking on. And of course, and I agree, Infiniad has been a labor of love for a long time, and there's no chance. But I just don't know how many more times we can continue to say this. So we got to move on.
I know so many people are in this chat, like they start dropping out. I know so many of you are like, are we talking about this again? But guys, we have to address it when it comes up, because that's how more FUD even gets started. And again, I don't know what a team has to do to prove themselves more in the space than what we do. I mean, we do everything we say. We are completely transparent about everything. We always show receipts. There's literally nothing else we can do to prove that we're here, we're not going anywhere, and we're going to keep hustling until everything
nonstop, baby.
Becomes a household name. I already drank. It is. I already drank the Red Bull today, so I can't have multiple Red Bulls in a day. So
how many did you drink in a day? Curious.
Oh no, I never drink more than one a day.
Oh, okay. And do you have a certain time, or it's like just when you feel the urge?
It's just kind of random. It also depends if I also make myself go get them. I don't keep them stocked in my fridge. So if I want one, I have to go. So it kind of depends if I'm going to pick up the kids, if I'm out and about. If I don't leave the house, I usually won't get one for that reason.
Look at that.
Same thing.
No, peeps. Look at that.
It's the way to do it with junk food. You know how you don't eat ice cream at nighttime? You don't keep it in your freezer. You make it to where you have to go out to get it if you want it. And most of the time you won't get it. So that's my strategy with Red Bulls, because I know they're not the best things for you.
Are you talking about are you talking about regular ice cream now? Because I know people call it dessert something now, because it's not technically ice cream anymore. Well, I mean, I know you can get ice cream, but I saw a load of the food or ice creams that you see in a lot of the stores at the moment. They don't call them ice cream. They say something dessert or something, because they can't, because of the FDA, legally call it ice cream, because there's nothing in it that is pretends to ice cream anymore. It's all fucking processed shit. So I hope it's an actual real ice cream.
Space Cat, don't you worry. I drink my coffee too. I try to stay under like 400 milligrams of caffeine a day. I try to watch my caffeine, because it does get out of control. But let's see. I saw so I don't drink regular Red Bull. I started out drinking regular Red Bull once upon a time because they didn't have flavors. Then I think they came out with blueberry. I know way too much about Red Bull. I know way more than so much about Red Bull. They came out with,
to be honest, at this point.
No, there was regular Red Bull forever, or since the conception of it. Then they came out with blueberry, cranberry, and lime might have been the three flavors. And I also know this because I sold them at my Smoothie King. So the rep came in one day with samples of the new flavors, like when they were just launching the new flavors. So, I took them, I put them in the fridge, let them get cold, and I tried the blueberry, and it was a game changer. Like, it was the best thing ever. Now, of course, I was already used to the taste because I was drinking regular Red Bull. If you've never had a Red Bull before and you tried it, you probably would think it tastes like piss. But as far as my favorite flavors go, while we're talking about it too, I also have a new episode of Crypto Over Red Bull that just hit. I need to tweet about it and stuff. Talking about the seven biggest myths in crypto. It's just another fun one. But for favorite flavors, watermelon is a go-to. The strawberry apricot is a go-to. That's probably my two favorite.
Have they brought out Red Bull seltzers yet? They have, surely, huh? Because I know seltzers are really big, right? The seltzer water with the fucking thing. I'm surprised they don't have Red Bull with some alcohol mixed in at this point, huh?
Well, so like bars and stuff will carry like Red Bull because they make drinks, but as far as I know, Red Bull itself doesn't actually produce that. But yeah, it's a common thing in drinks. What's the go-to beer, Titan?
Hey, shout out to our boy Coffee Coin, Space Cat. He's on playing Moon or Dust.
Like I said, don't you worry though. I get my coffee intake, so you got to worry about that.
Hey, Space Cat, give us a link to your Coffee Coin handle there, so we can give you a quick shout out here, brother, so people can go and check it out. Shout out.
How do you Oh, Coors Banquet guy, love it. I'm a Coors guy too. That's my go-to. I'm definitely a Coors guy. Always been. Coors Banquet, Coors Light. That's. I mean, of course, I'll drink other beers, but if you look at my fridge, that's what you're gonna see. That's my go-to. Mike, by the way, thinks they're the Mike because to Mike that's a imported beer, and I think he bought a case of I think like a 6-pack of Bud Light, Coors Light, and Miller Light, and he said it was like the worst thing he's ever had because he's used to drinking those German beers.
Mm-hmm. At the German beers, Micah, they're super hoppy. Because I know you got the hops over here, but man, I hear that hops is supposed to be fucking bad for you. But
yeah, I'm not. See, the hoppier it is, the less I tend to like it.
Piss water.
Yeah. Exactly. So Mr. Bissell has Bud Light. I mean, again, I'll drink a Bud Light, but I don't. I'll drink Bud Light. I'll drink Ultra, but I keep Coors stocked. I'm a Coors guy.
Austrian beer from Mike, but it's similar to German beer. Look, that means nothing to us people living over here in the States. Is it kind of what's the beer like, Mike? Is it very hoppy, like a hoppy beer, or is it more on the piss water side, or like where's it at? Where does it sit in that regard? I'm curious.
Mike, send me a picture of your beer because I have a world of beers by my house, and they have like a crap ton of beer. They have pretty much everything you can imagine. So I can promise you I can get what he's drinking. More than likely, I'm curious to try it.
Do it now. The home of Arnold Schwarzenegger, guys. That's where Mike's from.
Mr. Bissell's over here. See, here's the thing about beers. I have like, I don't know. I have some kind of sensitivity. I don't know if it's the wheat or what it is, but once I get to 3, my stomach is just like, I just do not feel good. So like I drink beer in moderation. I'll have like 1 or 2 beers when I'm like out to dinner or something.
I gotta ask
Mr. Bitzel over here. He's over here. I'm putting him back. I'm sure Titan too.
Yeah, to quote that famous meme, why?
Hey,
why would you do it? 10 beers, you're still not drunk. I thought the whole idea was to get drunk.
That's the way to do it, Titan.
Yeah, at least. See,
Titan ran 5 miles. This Titan ran 5 miles this morning to buy a 15-pack of Coors. Hey, it's like a reward.
We're talking about the discipline here. Sean has to run a mile to get 1 Red Bull. So
exactly. Probably need to run a more than a mile. Probably got about that much sugar in 1 Red Bull.
But Light tastes like shite too. But the worst beer is Miller's Light.
If you're asking me to judge those beers, I would go Coors Light, Bud Light, Miller Light. That would be the order I would put them in. Beer
tasted water. Yeah, I think that's probably goes for a lot of things. Heineken. What about Heineken? Is Heineken good over there, Mike, these days?
You see, Coors Light, out of all the light beers, Coors Light has a little like kick to it, a little like twist to it. I think that's why I like Coors Light so much.
Well, you see, honestly, Mike, over here in America, dude, you can walk into like there's loads of places in America that like brew their own beers, right? You can go into like a really fancy like bar, and man, they could have fucking 100 different kinds of these different beers. Hoppy this, light that. But you know, for the mainstream people just buying the 6-pack you buy in the store, yeah, the shite you're talking about, Coors Light, you're talking about this, like that. For the most part, a couple of like rando ones that might have squeezed their way in there, but just probably created by the same people and put a new thing to make it look like it's, you know, it's a local mom and pop's beer, but it's probably been made by the same fucking company that's getting that shelf space. But yeah, there's definitely tons of like little micro breweries and stuff around here too, but the mainstream stuff for the most part is certainly dog shit from what I've seen. But I know Heineken is a big one. I mean, Heineken is better than your piss water.
Yeah, I mean, I'll drink a Heineken. I like Heineken.
Yeah, look, see, this is my more whiskey and some, well, maybe not the hookah, maybe the Mary Jane, but whiskey, bourbon. Yeah, I'm kind of more like that. Who's confused? Someone's confused. Guys, I'm confused. Where's the main chat? Wizzy.
Wizzy, where are you at right now?
Here. Okay, well, you are. Well, let's give people a quick rundown. We are currently live across multiple channels at the moment. We're across 3 channels on YouTube: Sean's, Krypton Call's channel, Squidgrow Joe's channel, and we're on the Moon or Dust main channel here on YouTube. We're also on the Infiniad Twitch channel, and then across X, we're on Sean's, Joe's, and we're also on the main Moon or Dust, and we are also live in Telegram. We will also, I'm thinking we're going to be adding Rumble here pretty much soon. Yeah, you're on YouTube. I'm not sure which channel you're in right now, but we're seeing your messages, sir.
I'm assuming he's not seeing ours, or not ours, but everyone else's.
Yeah, so these chats are probably coming in from the main Moon or Dust.
Yeah, go to the Moon or Dust YouTube.
Yeah, go to the Moon or Dust YouTube on over there, brother, and that's where you'll see everybody else chatting. But yeah, all about the alcohol. I mean, 'tis the season, I guess. So you know, might as well talk about it. Oh,
yeah,
thanks.
I don't drink hard liquor. I also think that a part of the reason why I don't do drugs or have never done drugs and I don't drink hard liquor is I don't like not being in control of my faculties. And I'm not a control freak either. It's just something about I do not like not being in control of what I'm doing.
Yeah. What would you ever like? I gotta watch this light. My light, the light I have just fell down on me just before the show, so I'm watching to make sure it doesn't happen.
It did. We were about to start the show and his light fell on him.
But hey, you ever get? I mean, no, you don't mean control your faculties, but hey, I mean, you ever just hit the beers hard enough that you just got fucked up, or?
I mean, over the years, yeah, it's been a long time. It's a handful of times, and I don't like it.
Yeah, and the thing is, you know, if I don't drink at all, really, but you know, on special occasion, I probably have a. I know I'm Irish, and that is very strange to hear, but that is the truth. It's very.
Shouldn't you just be drinking and fighting all the time? Isn't that?
Put them up. But I mean, that's what they say. But yeah, I mean, you know, when you see it a lot too, I'm rebelling a little bit, I guess. But I'm the same. I hate being not in control of my faculties, and then a lot of the time it's not worth it because I could end up being like out of action for, you know, it takes you maybe 2 days to like kind of get back into the swing of things too if you really overdid it. And you're like, shit, man, I can't afford to be taking 3 days off here or whatever it's gonna be, you know, depending how fucked up I got. So I kind of was like, you know, forget this, dude. I gotta work, gotta grind. But if I did, it'd be maybe just 1 or 2, maybe 3 fucking whiskeys or bourbons or something like that would be the most I'd probably have. Yeah. That'd probably have me pretty tipsy too at that point, I'm sure, assuming I don't drink at all. But so what are we doing today? You know, bro.
The docket is coffee, Red Bull, and beer. So that's what we're talking. Are you from a certain community? I want to say I don't recognize the handle, or is this someone I know?
No Labour. I'm going to guess this is a political statement regarding the UK Labour Party, or else it's something to do with actually not working, and it's like a meme token or something. But you can tell us what it's all about. Yeah, he's joining from another community. Give us some deets, brother. Let us know who you are.
What community at? Also, Titan. What time's that AMA with Taz Hub or the Shill and Chill?
Spaces or something. I think it's the Spaces Taz Hub got going on today, I believe. Oh, there's our boy VIP. Welcome, brother. Appreciate you jumping in too. Let me give everybody a quick rundown here before we kick it off. If you want to get involved, let's go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it's fun kind of detouring sometimes. A lot of times, some of our biggest viewership shows are when we just detour and just talk about crazy stuff. But yeah, let's tell everyone.
The more talking in the chat, like we're looking for messages, we're interacting. We're also watching the main Moon or Dust chat on Telegram. So if you're in there, you know, we're kind of watching all these and we'll respond to any ones that we see. But yeah, regarding the what we're actually doing today, assuming that question came up and people are probably like, what's going on? What's with all the booze talk? Yeah, so we're a trending show, believe it or not. And we're going to talk about 5 awesome projects that have been voting using our Telegram bot very recently. We just launched this in the last couple of weeks here. Here's what we got today. Richie Rich, King Myco, Biokript, Fapcoin, and Moon or Dust sitting at the top 5. If you want to be highlighted on today's show, all you got to do, go to moon-or-dust.fun right here. Let me add it to the stage. There it is. Go to the website, and this is going to be getting a little update, I think, in the next few days to the site, because we have a few more things that we've been adding over the time. But you can go to moon-or-dust.fun, hit the trending up here, add mod trending bot. Once you click that, it'll prompt to open your Telegram. I'm not going to do it right now, but you do that, add it to your group, give it the admin permissions, and get your community voting. Type /vote space, and then just hit it. Should pop up. Start voting right away, and you can get into the top 5 here any day. We go live, like I said, across multiple platforms: YouTube, Twitch, X, Telegram now also, and we will probably be going live on Rumble as well here pretty soon. And we're going to talk about all these top 5 tokens every day, noon PST, 3 p.m. Eastern. So go get, if you are a new community up and coming, you want to take advantage of what we're doing here and get on the show, even in person, bringing a dev on. Some representative from your community can come on as well. And we always like to have someone on. It's always better to hear straight from the horse's mouth. But we'll pull up the token, have a look at the Telegram. We'll have a look at the tokenomics of it. We'll have a look at the website. We'll have a look at the X handle, engagement, many things. But of course, we need the stuff to work with in order to do that. So always having someone from the community coming up to represent is great. So shout out to anybody that might be watching now from either Richie Rich, King Myco. We've had our boy up here from them. Biokript. We have had our boy Hamden play on the prime time. Fapcoin. We had the director up here not so long ago. They're going to be playing tomorrow's prime time. And we got Moon or Dust, which is where you're at right now. But yeah, so go to moon-or-dust.fun, get your bot installed, and get voting to be previewed on any of the shows 5 days a week, Monday to Friday.
But yeah, let's kick it off. The Titans say 4 p.m. Eastern, so 3. Oh shit, it's about to start. But yeah, let's kick it off real quick. We've had some fun. Moon or Dust. Let's give a quick rundown. That's number 5. So Moon or Dust is a crypto over Red Bull. Go check it out. So I head up on my screen to talk about too at the end of the show. Red Bull, if you're watching, and I know you are, hit me up with that sponsorship deal. But yeah, guys, I did a cool episode why it's up. 7 crypto myths we all fell for and why they aged terribly. Just another fun episode. I find when I do these fun episodes, the viewership explodes compared to like a market update or something like very serious. So another fun one. You can also go check it out on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, whatever your preferred method is. Go check it out. Yeah, it takes me a lot of time to make these episodes. People message me. People seem to be enjoying them. So yeah, check it out. But yeah, guys, Moon or Dust.
Come on, Wizzy, look at this. No, I was from Milk, but you rug. No, I'm just here looking for a new community. You found it, brother.
Damn Milk. Yeah.
We got our arms open, ready to receive you, sir. Jump in. Become another Titan. Let Titan be our idol. We need another 10 Titans out there.
Yeah, Milk was a contestant too. So Moon or Dust is a one-of-one product. It's something that we do Moon or Dust trending. You can go ahead and get your trending bot downloaded into Telegram. We talk about the top 5 trending products every single day. Moon or Dust is number 5. So we're going to kick off talking about us, Moon or Dust. On top of the Moon or Dust trending bot, we go live 5 days a week talking about it Monday through Friday. And then also we have the Moon or Dust actual game show that we do every Wednesday where a contestant from another community comes on and plays for a shot going head-to-head with our whales. Think of deal or no deal style game to win up to $1,000. So it's really fun. It's something that literally no one else in the space is doing. Like, Ms. Pixel, we just met with a potential partner a few days ago. And yeah, I mean, to the point where they actually want to bring us on as advisors, I guess you can say, to get all of their stuff up to par. Because again, what we're doing with Moon or Dust is just so far ahead of what anyone else in the space is doing. No one else is doing anything. What we're doing, the token, especially with regulation come up, is kind of its own thing. It is something that we're going to support. We're setting up Moon or Dust to be a KOL. We're selling AdSpot. The trending bot has payment options, a really good organic chart. We've done zero manipulation to this chart. We don't buy it as a team and sell it to make volume. We don't have a market maker. We don't have a volume bot. It's all organic. So it's it's something that's coming along good. We are partnering up with Tyler Hill and Fluent to sell marketing within our stuff, which it's a lot of people that probably is no big deal, but Fluents are, back in the day, they were called HGA. They kind of helped me put my YouTube channel on the map. Before them, I was not getting any, about 3 years ago, I wasn't getting any marketing deals, making YouTube reviews and stuff like that on my YouTube channel. I partnered up with them. Still to this day, they probably, I mean, I can't put an exact percentage on it. They probably bring me 75% of my deals that I do on YouTube for my YouTube channel and for my token reviews, which is how I make money in the space. So again, partnering up with them, getting them on board, getting them selling our stuff is a huge deal. And they will, no doubt, even a company as big as them, they're dry right now too, because there's just not much marketing funds to go around. But having them on our side, selling our stuff is a huge deal, and they will definitely bring us business. The trending bot, the more people, we're about 20 deep so far, and the people on the trending bot, the more we get to the trending bot, 30, 40, 50, the more people are going to fight to be in the top 5 so they can be talked about right here. We have great organic viewership. Our community, as you can see in the chat, our community is awesome. In my opinion, they're one of the more active communities in the space. And I mean, Moon or Dust it's, in my opinion, I'll say it because we kind of detach ourselves from the meme token. I think it's a $1 billion market cap idea. And yeah, we're going to keep fighting until we get back to it. Not to mention, guys, we have like stuff like this over here. Cynthia, can you bring up my screen, Mr. P? So Senator Loomis anticipates crypto market structure markup next week. So she's thinking, I think by like Friday, they're going to have the framework for the Bitcoin market structure bill. And that bill, I've done a podcast on it. It's one of them. I think it's this one right here. If you want to go check it out, I mean, it's going to break down everything. We know Bitcoin and Ethereum. We know that they're officially going to be classified as commodities, but it's going to break down DeFi. It's going to break down altcoins. This bill is going to set the groundwork for everything, which means big time money, billions upon billions upon billions of dollars are going to enter the market once everything is set up to where everyone knows and understands what's going on. People aren't getting arrested because they started a crypto, even though there's no real rules to follow. SEC has already dialed it back. Crypto is not a big part of what they're doing. It's no longer in bold letters stating that we're going after crypto. It's now just another financial sector. Someone commits a crime, they'll go after them, but they're not seeking out crypto projects, especially without the regulation. So it looks like it's going to fall under the CTFC with this bill getting passed right here. So yeah, go check it out. It's a big deal because once this comes in, and this is why I think the 4-year cycle is dead. All the microeconomic news that's going on, I think is going to send Bitcoin and crypto to follow to a whole nother stratosphere. I don't care what the cycle says we should be doing right now, because the cycle can't account for a Bitcoin or market structure bill coming into play. A cycle can't account for all the bullish stuff I think that's about to happen within crypto. And Moon or Dust is going to be right there to capitalize. That's why we're building it the way we are, and we want to get it to the point that we want to get it to before that stuff kicks off, if that makes sense.
I'm curious to see how it's all gonna go in Europe, with all the CBDCs at the European Union and all that shit they're trying to get it going over there. So that'll be an interesting one to watch. So yeah, we'll have to see how that plays out. But yeah, absolutely, we're certainly positioning ourselves, as Sean just said, to be where we're at. And yeah, I didn't know we were announcing, but this is awesome. I'm glad we could announce it. But yeah, we're looking at partnering up with, as Sean's group, Fluence with Tyler Hill and all those guys.
Yeah, kind of
That's
happened,
great, dude. Great. No, I love it. It's great.
So
I'm
everyone,
like, all right, let's do this.
That's what everyone loves. Everyone loves when Sean starts talking because you never know what's going to come out his mouth.
Yeah, I'm fine with it, dude. I'm for all the bullish news. You know what I mean? So let's bring it on. If it's good, I'm happy to go. And that was the thing you were kind of overlooking anyway. So it was your baby to drop. But yeah, I mean, I just hope people realize how awesome that it is that they've seen what we're doing, they see what we're creating, and they see us, and because they're obviously just look at it from their perspective. They're going to look at something. They're not going to want to push something that they don't think is going to bring them some revenue. So in that regard, when they see this, it's a great endorsement for what we've done and what we built here. The fact that they're even taking us on, they're going to be pushing us to their clients as an opportunity to either be advertised on this trending show or the main Moon or Dust primetime show, whatever it is. So as we continuously grow, building the audience right now, we got some great numbers right now for the trending show as well, which is awesome. Once we get the V2 of the bot ready to go, this will be plugging right into people's telegrams with the link to bring them wherever we want to bring them to watch the show, letting them know when we're talking about their projects as well. So one more thing we just did want to mention before we run away from Moon or Dust, the Moon or Dust NFTs are currently live right now. You can go to, let me see where my banner's here. Mint. There it is. mint.moon-r-dust.fun. And you can check them out right there. They're 1 Solana each. Here is the way. Where is it? There it is. All right, there we are. We got 32 sold right now. It's only going to be 250. They're Solana each, and this gives you some revenue share in everything that we're building here. So if you're already holding an NFT and you're hearing the news about signing up with Fluence guys and Tyler Hill, then congratulations. That revenue share is just got a big positive uptick there based on that.
Just one quick thing about that. We're just finishing up contracts and all this stuff. Again, I have a great relationship with them, so I have no doubt it'll be finalized. That's why I felt comfortable talking about it. But yeah, we still have to not figure out, but we still have to finalize, dot the I's, cross the T's, all that fun stuff.
All the fun stuff is left, but and it's great. Of course, Sean already knowing, and he lives close to Tyler as well, so it's great to have that connection and to get that dialed in. So awesome. And if you want to go and pick one up, again, mint.moon-r-dust.fun. Quick rundown on the milestones. Once we get 100 sold, we're going to do a 5 Solana Live LP edition, which is basically buying and locking the token up forever and kind of pairing it and putting it to work for us, but it can never be taken back out. It's like burning, but not as drastic as that. We can actually put it to work. And the revenue share increases to 10%. We get 200 sold. We're going to do a $3,000 Moon or Dust Christmas special on Christmas Eve with Sean. And everybody that buys an NFT would be put on a wheel. Whoever wins would play in that game for the top wallet of $3,000. Every NFT you get gets you a slot on the wheel. And also the rev share would increase to 15%. Again, and on the Christmas special, any money that wouldn't be won would go and do the same as the 5 Solana and be, kind of buy and burn, but buy and paired, put to work. And that would happen with that. Again, and then the version 2 of the bot will be expedited here, even though we have started a little bit on that already. But of course, these milestones help us to be able to facilitate and build this out a little more. And of course, we sell out. That's 250 total sold. There's only going to be 250. $5,000. We're going to pay the $5,000 coin market cap listing. The rev share then increases to 20%, and version 2 of the Moon or Dust game show kicks into effect, and we start developing the next version of that. And it's not going to be a long development process either. But, like Sean said, there's always overheads to all of this and development and things like that. And of course, like Sean said, the token is there. The token is live right now. The only token to do with the whole Moon or Dust media empire that we're building here, because we do have other game shows in the works too. Right, so this time in a couple of months, you might be looking at, Moon or Dust and another game show, maybe even another game show on top of it, 3 days a week before trending. Who knows? But these are our goals, these are our plans, and we do have some of these things already lined up. But this will be the only token ever associated with this, with any and all of the Moon or Dust media side of things. You can get involved in that if you want. Go over and pick that up. And again, like we said, the NFTs will be going towards the coin market cap listing for this, the buying and pairing / burning of the token as we go through these milestones. So if you want to get involved here, that's great. Pick up a bag, get to work, jump into the community. If you want to pick up an NFT and benefit from the success of everything that we are doing here, as well, earning that revenue share as we grow, you can do that. And hey, if you just want to sit back, throw your feet up, enjoy some entertainment, hey, just like and share our media content and stuff like that, and spread the word. That's awesome too. We accept anything. We just want to keep building this community and make it a great place for people to come and see genuine, authentic projects on the platform, and also, you know, genuine, authentic audience that is actually out there and going to purchase tokens if they see you, if they like you. That gives the show also all this credibility. So yeah, head on over if you want to mint an NFT, or however you want to get involved. You can just go straight to moon-or-dust.fun. All right, there's Moon or Dust. Who's next?
We got Fapcoin.
What's happening?
Also, link to Moon or Dust, I guess you can say, as they're going to be tomorrow's contestant on the Primetime Edition, playing for. He shot it up to 1,000 USD. Also, I'm going to save it for him to announce, but I know they want to, I think it sounds like, split the money between the Fap community, Moon or Dust community. So whatever they win, seems like they're going to be getting split some kind of way. He'll have all those details for you tomorrow for the game show. So anyone from Moon or Dust, anyone from Fap watching, listening, this will be a cool episode because it looks like it's getting split amongst you guys.
And we just posted about it too. So if anybody goes to the Moon or Dust X account, it should be the most recent tweet that was put out. And you can go and just please interact with that. It's getting some great engagement already, but go and interact, spread the word, keep it going. And it looks like there's going to be Amy KOL is going to be on the show as well with the Fap crew to represent tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. First time.
She watched the show, and we know everyone is. She liked it, and she wanted to come on.
Awesome. All right, what's happening in the Fap world?
They got the Shill and Chill going on right now, which I said I was going to hop on over to, but obviously we're here, so can't do that just yet. Let's see. We got Magzik. Let me see who this is. Oh, got a good following. Let's see. See what he has to say about it. Fapcoin CTO is the only meme coin I'm willing. There's the only meme coin I'm willing to attach my name to. I don't normally push. I just trade because it just turns out, okay, 40% supply locked, real community. Don't sideline yourself on this. Yeah, look at that. People willing to put their name behind Fapcoin. It's we've had them on. It's a CTO. They're definitely pushing it, and it's again, it's a legit community. If you're looking to invest in community, then yeah, it's one for you. It's like Moon or Dust. It's like Cooler Me, who we've covered a lot. And Miss Envious, she was actually on our last week's episode. Was it last week's?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Last week's episode?
Hey, we got a clip. Who wants to see the clip?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here's Miss Envious playing for the $1,000 top wallet against the Whales on last Wednesday's show. And this is what Fapcoin are going to be. This is the game that Fapcoin are going to be playing tomorrow. Hopefully they can win it too.
What are we offering?
All right, Miss Envious, capture the $410 now before bigger waves wash away your chance. My offer is $410.
All right, Miss Envious, he's giving you a very solid offer. 58 seconds, I'm going to break it down for you real quick. He's offering you $410 for wallet number 4. Keep in mind, you don't take that offer. You're either walking away because this is the final call. You're walking away with $750 or you're walking away with $1. So he's giving you that in-between offer. You do have 40 seconds to think about it. Are we going to Moon or Dust?
Because I'm curious what's in my box, I'm going to carry on.
Okay. Ooh, D-Ginin. It is.
It could be $1, it could be $750, but I need to find out.
All right, Rico.
Whoa, projecting at the near end game with big prizes slapping around. Bold move in the TAS Hub Arena.
All right, and this is what makes Moon or Dust so great. People carrying on, getting down to $750 or $1. Now, we do have to throw one more thing at you. I think I know the answer to this because, again, this is your number. But you do have an opportunity right now to swap Wallet 4 for Wallet 3 to become your chosen wallet. So are we keeping a Wallet 4 or do we want to swap it out for Wallet 3?
Now it's becoming tricky. I think because I have faith in number 4, I got it tattooed on my forehead. I'm gonna stay with number 4.
Hey, pretty solid way to pick that number. It's tattooed on the forehead. Wallet 4. It is either going to be holding $7.50 or $1. Don't tell me what it's going to be, but Mr. Pixel,
$7.50.
let's reveal what's behind wallet 4.
Yes.
$7.50. Let's go. Wallet 4. Tattooed on the forehead. It was holding $7.50. All right, 5.3 sold. So awesome.
Yeah, she was actually, for those that don't know, she was actually representing TazHub, but it looked like she's partnered with Fapcoin as well. So, yeah.
Oh, but hey, we got the director of Fap coming up right now. Hold on, I'm going to drop my link here.
Director, where do you see that at?
In the group that we're in. I was just messaging him there.
Oh,
Just
gotcha.
There to us. So I just sent him the link. Let's bring the man himself up, the director of Fap. What's Fap sitting at right now, by the way?
Fap, I can show you real quick.
4.6.
They are at 4.
Like,
4. Oh, hold on. I probably need to refresh. 4.4 according to
4.4.
deck screener. Solid.
Sweet. Yeah, we're going to have the man himself popping in here any moment.
Yeah. So yeah, we've covered all. We covered the chart. We covered X. So yeah, we'll get some info from the director, and then we'll move on to our next one.
Alrighty. I should be joining any moment. And again, these guys have been pushing hard. And of course, there's lore. And we talked about this the last time he was on there, but it was the same dev that launched Fapcoin that did him dirty a little early on. And he left. And they CTO'd it and they pumped it up to millions. I think 5.2 there is the highest they went that I had seen right there in that pump. Anyways, 5.2. Which was beast.
No, they've been I think higher than that, huh? They've been up to 8.
Or since they came to us anyway, I guess.
Oh yeah. This was that big jump right there. Wait, I don't know. When did they come to us?
Yeah.
No, this was December 7th. They definitely were here before that.
Yeah,
so.
they were. Yeah. So they hit 8. Okay, yeah, they hit 8 there.
Right at 8.
Awesome.
Lunar dust effect.
Lunar dust
effect. It's the only thing that can explain it. All right. We got him.
We add him in here. Here he is. There's our boy. All right. The director of Fap himself is in the house. How are we doing, sir? Congratulations. The last time we talked, E-boys have been crushing it.
Yeah, man. We exploded out of nowhere, which was good. We had somebody clip big, just a random holder. But we found a new support floor and things are looking pretty good. How are you guys doing?
Oh, we're doing good, man. We're doing good. Just checking out. Great to see you guys still up there with the bot too, voting away. Glad to have you guys on. Excited to have you on tomorrow as well for the Moon or Dust primetime game show. You excited?
Yeah. I watched a couple videos, so hopefully I understand what's going on.
Yeah, you got it. What about Amy KOL? Does she understand? She deal or no deal fan?
Yeah, I think she understands. She's dealing with some personal issues right now, so she isn't really available.
Oh, no worries.
I think she should still be able to make it tomorrow, though. I'll confirm.
Awesome. Yeah, no worries. Just let us know in plenty of time. Did you get your Christmas tree sorted? I know you were off chopping it down last time we talked. Awesome.
Yeah. On Saturday, we went and cut down a tree, got it up, all that good stuff.
Awesome. So, you want to give us any updates on Fap? What's going on? What you got planned for the future? You can tell people too a little bit about it here if you want, about the lore behind it. Feel free. The floor is yours. We've already kind of done more of a dive in, so have at it.
Cool. How much time do I got?
Just run. If you're taking the piss, we'll cut you off. Right?
No,
go for it.
You got a long story.
Just, yeah. Quick overview. You don't have to go too deep into it if you don't want. I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, so I'll try to give a brief overview, but so this all starts in 2017 on a 4chan post, and on that 4chan post, somebody wanted to launch Fapcoin, not Fapcoin, and they did it successfully. But before that, they said first Fapcoin, then Fapcoin, and we actually have that lore on our website as well, so people can go to that 4chan post and see it, etc. So that dates back to 2017. On October 18, 2025, a dev that's known for launching a lot of things, what's his name, Satoshi, launched Fapcoin October 18, 2024. So on the 1-year anniversary, he launched Fapcoin. Same thing as Fartcoin. He launched it, ran it up, abandoned it, and then a CTO team took it over, ran it up to $2.6 billion market cap, and they're still floating around 300 million or so.
Insane.
So we're doing the same with Fapcoin, but we are planning a little better. We have utility tied to our token, which we're working on currently. We have, in my opinion, a
what
better
is the utility for it?
NFTs, creator rewards. We have a few things going on down in the pipeline. We're creating liquidity pools and locking it on Radium's burn and earn. So we're constantly adding liquidity to the project. It generates rewards for us. It not takes tokens out of circulation, but the liquidity can never be pulled, right? So it's a safe place to invest. We have around about 42% supply locked right now for 6 months vested. It unlocks monthly. So we did it that way. So there's no like major date where everybody's supply unlocks at the same time. And a majority of us are already committed to relocking our bags as they unlock, part of Fap Club. Can't
Nice.
talk about it, but
Can't talk about it. Yes, I've heard. Or should I say I haven't heard. But yeah, I mean that sounds awesome, dude. It's really strong community driven, which is, I mean, that's what everybody wants. I mean, hey, we're trying to build the same here for Moon or Dust Token and for our community as well, So you know, humble beginnings, and as you know, it can just happen in a moment's notice at any at any time. And I mean, not say that you haven't been working on it, that you didn't deserve it, because he certainly did. Certainly after the issue with the original dev and all that kind of stuff, going through that. But like I said, the last time we talked, when something like that happens, you have a strong community and they're ready to do this, and then something like that happens, it's so shitty. It's such a it's so disappointing for everybody, because everybody's so bullish and they're ready to do this thing. So it kind of almost bonds everybody together at that, and it's like, yeah, we're gonna do this thing, whether shit on us or not.
Which I actually kind of I'm kind of glad this guy dumped like that, because that just showed how fast it got bought up by people waiting for an entry. We gained hundreds of new holders, so one big holder's out, hundreds of new holders entered, and we're building a new floor. So we keep growing and we keep delivering on what we say we're going to do. The market cap's going to follow. We're still working on other avenues. The LLC was filed this week. Trademark, patent rights, IP rights for Fapcoin were filed
Awesome.
a while back.
Yes, you're doing all the things, ticking all the right boxes, and the community seems to be killing it over there. So, congratulations to you guys. And, you're always welcome to come on. Like, we're in a group there. Just let us know you guys got any updates, anything like that. I see you're doing some work with TASHub. That seems like a great little connection right there. They both kind of merge well with each other, Fapcoin and TASHub, given the nature of both tokens, which is really good. Yeah, I want to say we're claiming that. Mod Trending's claiming that one. I'm going to say we brought these parties together in some way, shape, or form. But it was great to have both you guys on. Sorry, go ahead.
It's crazy, all the connections we're making with good people. You know what I mean? We're not paying KOLs to call us, things like that. We did partner with some KOLs. We haven't announced yet. You're hearing it here. May have heard it on a space, but nothing's been officially announced. But a big marketing push on X and Discord and some other places. So it's coming. It's there. Waiting for the right time. We're growing the community. Again, we're in no rush to send this up to a high market cap, because people just need to believe and actually see the value in holding the token versus just buying it because it's going to 10x next week. And again, the great connections we've made with TASHub, with you guys, with Major Trending, a lot of these are long-term contacts. Real projects, real utility.
Yeah, and like we were saying too, just before you jumped on, the market is so bad right now. It's so dry right now. It's difficult, especially even for smaller projects when you're trying to get going, especially at this time. So building and growing the community is the perfect thing to be doing right now. Whether you're at, 10K market cap or 10 million market cap, you got to get your community. You got to get them strong. You got to get them bullish. And again, great to meet all of you guys too. since we started doing this like 2 weeks ago, really pushing it out, we've made some awesome connections as well, some great community members. So it's always great to continuously build that. I think we're all trying to like position ourselves now for when the market starts to, get a little better here. We'll all be, I'm hoping, in a great position. And it seems like Fapcoin is certainly there. I think you're there right now, to be honest. And however long more it takes before, the market starts to come back a little bit, it's pretty clear you guys are going to continue to build and grow and add more value to what you're doing. And, if you want to go in the same league as Fapcoin, which is the goal, you're talking about Billies. So I wish you guys the best. I really do. Sean, what are your thoughts? What are you thinking? How are you feeling about Fapcoin?
Yeah, I mean, Fapcoin's exactly what I was talking about. What it looks like when a community gets behind something and pushes it. Again, it's not about Crypto on Cause, my channel, making a YouTube channel. Of course, that's helped. There's always a spot for marketing, but it starts with the community. And the community is what's going to pump that token, engage, and just be there. And again, this is what it looks like. You guys are at 4.4 million, which is awesome. Made it up to, I think, almost 8 million, if I'm looking right. And yeah, you guys are crushing it.
Yeah, and again, like I said, market cap will follow. It's a good meme. It's good narrative. The lore's there. It's like we have all the pieces. We just got to connect to the people. Also, do you mind what if I announce what we're gonna do if we win anything tomorrow?
Oh no, please go ahead.
Yeah. I've been teasing about it. So yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Man himself, tell me what he's gonna do.
So we're gonna, if we win anything, we're gonna split them between the mod community and the Fapcoin community. So all the people that are watching it live, make sure you're engaging with their stuff. Tune in, because I don't know how we'll pick the winners, but I'm sure we could figure it out, maybe on the comments or something, right?
Yeah, I love it, dude. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I'm sure the Mooner Dust crew will be super happy to hear that. It's always great when people come on and we bring them on and they try to give back to the community as well. All the guys that are out there, our community that are out there grinding as well, and even become part of it. Again, like I said, we're trying to build, the platform here that's going to help all of these projects come up. So we really appreciate that. And again, like I was just saying, you're getting in with Tassub and you're going to be playing tomorrow. That Miss Envious just played last week. We just played the clip there. She walked away with 750. That'd be a nice one. How are you feeling? Are you feeling confident? Think you can take these?
I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm a gambler, man. Yeah, we're gonna get to the last couple boxes probably.
It's so funny that you say that, because this is one thing that we'd been talking about even before we started this. Like, dude, we're kind of worried that people are just going to kind of take the early out and just be like, yeah, fucking, I got it. Dude, it's gone the total opposite way. The DJ spirit just like brings everybody almost to the final box. Like, I can do this. I got this. You know what I mean? Which is great. It's great entertainment, but it's really good. It's really good. I'm sure you guys got a strategy down, but it went totally the opposite of where we were certainly expecting it to go, for sure. We thought, oh no, we're gonna have loads of short games, but
no, you're on Solana, man. You're good. Everybody's gonna take it to the end, pretty much.
Yeah, right. So hoping for that extra couple of bucks. I love it. But yeah, Sean, unless you have anything else, we can let the director get back. I think there's a Tassub Spaces going on right now as well. I'm not sure if you'd been over there or not, but I think they got a live space right now. I think Sean's going to head over there as well. We'll try and pop over there after. But unless anybody's got anything last, you want to say anything before we see you again tomorrow?
Just keep fapping.
Keep fapping. You heard it from the director himself. Keep fapping. Website, fapcoin.co. Everybody go and check it out if you're interested. And the X handle is at fapcoin_CTO. So head on over there, check that all out. Hey, it was awesome having you on again, brother. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Make sure we get everybody from the Fapcoin community, everybody from the mod community, and anybody else that's watching. Make sure we get them on to watch that live show tomorrow and the trending show right after. Excited to see it, brother, and good luck tomorrow.
Awesome. Yep. Thanks for having me again.
Thanks for jumping on, my friend. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right.
What a nice dude. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, Director Fab, awesome. Can't wait for their episode tomorrow. And it's getting kind of more exciting doing Lunar Dust, only doing it once a week. Like I said, we're going through like a strategic. Again, we're kind of getting settled in on how exactly we're going to operate Lunar Dust, but doing the once a week, it makes it feel a little bit more special, a little bit more urgency. I like it, but
Yeah,
Let's
and
get back to it.
it has been kind of a pilot launch as well. Somebody new because like we're testing out the audience edition, we're testing out the micro cap.
Oh yeah,
wanted to
we hit the
see-
ground.
Yeah, we want to see how everything was being perceived and this and that. So, you know, I think it was the right way to go, and we're kind of just making tweaks and adjusting here now as we go. I did see one question pop in there, Sean. So it's asking, will the NFTs benefit from future games? At this moment, the NFTs will be based on the revenue generated from sponsorships coming into Moon or Dust, that individual game show as it stands right now. That's how it is. Whether or not, it depends, because if we're building out other games in the future, they will need funding to build. So maybe NFTs in the future, and then those NFTs could benefit from that revenue. But right now, that's how we got to do it. We got to try and like build out what we have. Obviously, everything we've built so far, you know, has come pretty much, you know, from our own internal group, like building it out and stuff. But as we move forward, I mean, we'll have to see, but most likely it will be from those sponsorships, and then from, you know, whatever else would come from the trending bot. But also into the future, like the other ones won't, if we did have to launch another NFT for another game show, that wouldn't be benefiting from the trending bot. This is the only one that will actually be benefiting from the trending bot and everything that comes in from that as well. Unless you have anything else to add there, Sean.
Yeah, I mean, these NFTs are the flagship NFTs. They're going to be getting direct ad revenue from the trending bot, from Moon or Dust, from everything we're doing. And we don't know 100% what this whole ecosystem is going to look like as we flesh it out. So it's going to kind of just depend. It's so hard to answer because we don't know exactly what Moon or Dust Media is going to look like, where we have potential to bring in other outside people doing certain things into the Moon or Dust. Like it's just a lot going on to be able to like put it all down. So that's why we're just guaranteeing people a certain thing that we know is true right now, which is the Moon or Dust trending revenue, the Moon or Dust ad revenue, and everything that we have right now. Whatever happens in the future would just be a bonus. Again, it's just so hard to say because we don't know exactly what it's going to look like.
Yeah, Fields, love Moon or Dust, hope to apply to be on the show in the new year. Where's Field? I know I've seen Fields on here before. What's your project, sir? Let us know. Also, I believe in CTO projects. Top priority should be to build a DAO for voting and governance and decentralization. Agreed. That seems to be what those guys are doing over there. Let us know who you got, Fields. Let's have a quick look at Biokript, Sean. See what we got. Yeah. Again, anybody install the bot if you want to be featured. moon-r-dust.fun. You can go there and install in your Telegram. Give it all the permissions to get your community voting. All right, here we are. Biokript.
Yeah. So let's do a quick rundown. We've covered them a lot. They're backed by Microsoft and Google. What that means is they are part of their what's it called, Mr. Pixel? Their
like a grantee program kind of thing.
Yep, a grant program. They applied, they got into it, but that's not a little thing. Getting accepted into some of these grant programs, it's not the easiest thing to do. I've applied for grant programs, I've gotten turned down. Like it's not the easiest thing to do. So it's a big deal that they got, accepted into this grant program, got the funding. I did a full 13 minute breakdown, which you can check out my YouTube video right now. Of this project. There's multiple other YouTubers, so go ahead and check them out. I mean, they've been featured in tons of different articles. Again, backed by the best. We have 50% of the revenue coming back to the token. We have the Microsoft partnership going on right here. As far as the Twitter goes, let's go check out that X and see if there's any updates as usual. Let's see, guys. The chart is building a solid base and setting up for the next move. Sustainable growth comes from strong fundamentals. Biokript is showing exactly that. Let's see. Partnership. Solana rapid growth is boosted demand for more advanced decentralization trading. That's Mario in the fall, which I know they've been on there. So it looks like Tuesday, December 9th, which is today. So this has already happened, actually. Looks like, yeah, they were on here covering all that, so it's good to see.
Yeah,
that was
there
the
you go. You can go check that out and have a listen to that too, and hear all about it.
Yeah, let's check out
a pretty good deep dive on that.
Oh yeah, no doubt. So yeah, go over there, check that out. Nice little update going on, and we are at 202K market cap. So yeah, they're pretty consolidated. It's kind of been where they're at. They did have a decent sized pre-sale, that's pretty much what it looks like when you have a pre-sale. They got off to a pretty hot start, had some good volume in the beginning for sure. Still sitting at a solid 16K volume. Nothing wrong with that. I'm pretty sure that's good organic volume. So yeah, like to see that. And yeah, guys, that's Biokript. Again, they're one that I've covered. I've been around for a while now, so go check them all out for sure. Liking what they're doing for sure.
Yeah, and again, go to the website biokript.com, and you can see Sean's awesome video where he breaks it all down. And of course, you also then have the Mariana Fall thing that just happened recently, where you can get the most up to date. And if anybody from Biokript is watching, I know we had Hamden on playing in the primetime edition a couple of weeks back. He walked away with a handsome 750 as well for the Biokript community. He's their main marketing guy. But again, it would be great to have you guys on. Give us some updates if you are watching. You're always out there getting that voting going, so appreciate that. But yeah, would love to hear some updates from you guys if you ever got a moment to come back on. I know it's hectic out there, Christmas time, holidays, this and that. See, I got my mini Christmas hat on right there. There it is, lining it up, lovely. All right, next up we got King Myco, Sean's brother from another mother.
We had King Myco is local to me, like local to me. For the dev, he's doxed. He was on last week's microcap edition, our last microcap edition for right now.
And we've had him in studio as well. Give us a rundown.
We've also had him in studio. So stay weird. That's their, I guess, monarch. Dive into the Mycoverse, a psychedelic realm of community-driven cryptos, freaky NFTs, and play-to-earn gaming. I know they're working on different NFT games right now. He's definitely hustling and looking to build out this thing. It's definitely one that's serious. You know, we found a lot of these projects that are actually building and that are actually serious. Because, like I said, when things take off, you just never know. When they take off, they take off. Which we'll check out this chart here in a second. The actual. Get a better look. So Myco is more than just a token. It's a passport to a realm of digital oddities, unique NFT experience, and a community that celebrates the strange. Our goal is to build a fun, engaging ecosystem where creativity thrives. So we're talking NFT marketplaces, a shroom swap coming soon, a staking portal, which I have some tokens I haven't staked in there. Ask Myco AI, Myco Neo Run. So yeah, guys, like I said, this is another good long-term play. You know, it sucks that we've gotten so far away from long-term plays. Like, no one wants to find long-term plays. 21, 22, people were like dying for long-term plays. They wanted something to sit in. And, you know, just all the scamming and everything went on. You got people to the point where they just want to, you know, move on, make a few bucks and move on. But yeah, these are ones that look good. Their Twitter is growing great. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see if they got anything. That's our dev right here. Real people, real projects, trying to change people's lives. Let's see. Yeah, just some good old tweets, keeping that. I say meme token, but like I said, they got some utility, keeping it alive. So hanging out in his attic. He's in Louisiana, so that is not a basement. That is definitely an attic. We don't have basements here.
Yeah, I can see that arch in the roof there.
Yeah, 100% an attic.
And you know, I have to say, a really nice dude as well. He was, I have to say. And
yeah, great dude.
Yeah, he was.
I've never met him in person, but we know. We have mutual people that we know in contact.
He's been in the smoothies. He's been in the smoothie store.
Yeah. He's probably now I'm saying we probably have met in person. We just didn't know it years ago. But yeah, we have actual people that he's friends with, that I'm friends with, and stuff that we have in connection. So that's cool.
The fungus is among us.
Yeah. When it does, come on, we need some more engagement on this one, guys.
He's a fun guy. No,
got some good likes on this one. Yeah, let's check out that chart real quick, see where they're at. I haven't looked in a few days. 79 again, solid. So what I'm liking about Moon Dust Trending, man, we're getting a lot of good, solid projects on here that are consolidating. I mean, everyone's consolidating, which is good. And at this time in the market, we're waiting on that Bitcoin structure bill and different things to pass. So yeah, we're looking good, consolidating. And then, I mean, we know how this stuff works. Moon or Dust, Myco. I mean, a lot of times when it goes boom, it goes boom. So yeah, be prepared, guys, because you never know.
Yeah.
Now's the time, Myco, guys.
Now's the time to hedge your bets. Now's the time to hedge your bets. find
Yep.
the community or find a project that you feel that
Mooner
want to
dust.
do yeah, Mooner dust. That you think is going to do something, and
Yep.
stick with it. And of course, always, like we always say, do your own research. Everybody is super duper
Yep.
important.
Another thing too.
Yes,
I can tell another thing too is our viewership is steady going back up. So people are starting to trickle back into the market. I've had a couple of people engage with me about potential videos. You can tell it's starting to the market is starting to slowly pick back up, and it's getting there. So that's good.
Yep. Yeah, it is. There's something happening. I mean, it's certainly not what we want more, of course, but yeah, no, it's looking good. And before we move, how's it looking there, Sean? Actually, yeah.
We got Bitcoin at 93.1. We got Ethereum well over 3 at 33. Where we got, I'm not meaning to click it. Where we got BNB. Oh, BNB is at 908. BNB is approaching that 1,000 again. Solana.
And CZ still can't send a coin past 1 million. Like, that's crazy.
I know, wild. Solana's at 140. Yeah, Doge. One of my premium investments. I love me some Dogecoin. I've been buying Dogecoin for quite a while now, stocking up.
Speaking of Doge, I didn't see Kurumi on the top.
Yeah, Kurumi slacking. I don't know what Kurumi's doing.
Slacking. What you guys doing, guys? You're letting us down. Big time. I'm kidding.
All right, guys. All right, let's move on to our number one. I think we got a repeat number one.
Yeah, Richie Rich. Back to back, we got Richie Rich. Again, everybody, before we dive into Richie Rich, quick heads up. If you want to be featured or highlighted before we hit the number one on the show, live 5 days a week, Monday to Friday at noon PST, 3 p.m. Eastern. We're going live across YouTube, across Twitch, across X. We're also on Telegram and soon to be on Rumble also. You can go to moon-r-dust.fun right now and install the bot. Go up here to the trending, click this. It'll prompt you to open your Telegram. Then you just do that, add it to your group, and give it the admin permissions and get your community voting. Get in to the top 5 right here, and we will highlight you on the show, even have you on to talk all about it. Also, there are paid options. If you're just starting out, you can buy your way. As you see right there, it says boost your token. You can buy your way into the top 5, into the top 3, straight to the number 1 spot if you want. Really good pricing on that. Also, if you got a medium community, you're just starting out, you're just growing, you can buy vote multipliers if you want. 1.2, 1.5, 2x multipliers that last for like an hour. And really good pricing on that too. So you could like time that, be strategical, and say, all right, 1 hour before the show, I'm going to get this multiplier. We're all going to vote. We're going to pump it up. We're going to get to that number 1 spot. We're going to take advantage of it. We're going to get on the show. We're going to, get the platform, get in front of that audience. And again, if you get to the number 1 spot, you come on the show, we'll make a clip out of that. We'll post it across our socials after the fact as well. So get on over there, get the Moon or Dust bot installed, moon-r-dust.fun. All right, Richie Rich. What have we got, sir? We talked about him as well yesterday. Again, hey, can we get someone on from Richie Rich already? All right, we've talked about it a few times. We always like to try and get somebody on here straight from the horse's mouth. We want to know what's going on, what's the play here. We only got so much to work with. What we got, Sean, so far? You're muted, Sean.
Sorry about that. I was saying, I was looking at this. If Bitcoin breaks right above 100, nearly 6 billion in short positions could be liquidated. So that's cool. Cointelegraph is like my go-to for a lot of stuff. They like, my phone goes off all day with notifications, but it keeps you in the know even when I'm not by my computer.
Someone's saying we got 2 Fapcoins on the leaderboard right now. One with 20, one with 37 votes, one with 20 votes. They're both sitting at the same market cap, so maybe there's a fake Telegram just opened up.
Probably.
They're trying to get into the game show tomorrow. It's okay, guys. We're already been talking to the director. You're not going to fool.
When you start getting sirs and scammers on your product, that's when you. And I'm not trying to be funny saying this. That's kind of when you start to realize that you're gaining traction. With the second you start seeing people scam or all the marketers flooding into your product, it's a sign of traction, of adoption, because they're everywhere.
Yeah. I remember a Richie Rich meme project on B&B years ago, and it was actually part of a project being mod on Telegram before they went missing in action. But I like the meme because love the movie with Macaulay Culkin.
I love that movie growing up. But yeah, guys, like Mr. Pixel said, love to have someone on there. Love to dive a little bit deeper into it. They don't have too much stuff for us to really go off of. I mean, we kind of went over this yesterday, Mr. P, but Richie Rich isn't just a token, it's a movement, a mindset, a luxurious, can't talk, rebellion against mediocrity, born from the legend of a sharp, elegant gentleman who built his empire through bold moves and unwavering vision. Richie Rich is your invitation to a world of wealth, power, and opportunity. So like you said, kind of that extinguished gentleman going on. Elegant, fair tokenomics. Investing mechanisms to build long-term trust, holders first ecosystem, community-powered growth. Let's see what else we got. This isn't just another meme coin. Richie is built on vision, backed by strategy, and driven by a powerful, united community. We have all of our links right here. Got all your cigars. All right, guys, let's go see if they happen to post anything. I know they did some giveaways, which, okay, good. They got rid of that giveaway post. Let's see their news. Is this pinned, or did they not have a pinned post? Yeah, I don't think they pinned anything. While the world awaits permission, Richie Rich makes decisions. No noise, no panic, just precision, pressure, and power in the shadows. So, you guys, just a lot of like meme type posts going on here. Nothing really huge to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, they seem to getting middling engagement on the post, but it's been around for a minute, Sean. This token's been around for a minute, right?
It's been around since June.
Since June.
Down to $23 in volume. Again, they're voting, so they obviously have some kind of community there getting ready, but I would love to dive deeper into it because it's been the #1 token for 2 days. I don't have too much stuff to go off of, so that's what I'm saying. We'd love to have someone on, and like we said, with V2 of the bot that's about to come out, hopefully they'll realize we're going live and someone can get over here and kind of talk about them so they can kind of get some more exposure for being the #1 project.
Yeah, and that's the thing too with the V2 of the bot. We'll be able to, directly send a message right into their Telegram right now, tell them we're live, give them a link if somebody can come on and talk about it. And of course, it's very important that we all also understand here that with the bot, the reality is that anybody can go and install it in a Telegram, and anybody could pay whatever, a couple of $100 and have loads of fake accounts come in and vote on the bot and get up there and try to take advantage of the situation. So that's going to happen. So that's why we always encourage, no matter what, to do your own research. Either way, if you go on and use that bot in Telegram, you can click right through. When you click that, I'll show you right here. If you click that blue text right to the left of all the details, the name of the token itself, that'll bring you right into Telegram. So you can kind of vet it pretty quickly yourself from there and see if it's real, if it's organic, if it's real people in there. You can always tell the responses from the paid shills. So, do your own research. It's super, super important that you do that. Again, we're not giving out any financial advice here. We're just highlighting topics that are projects that are using the bot, that are voting. We're trying to tap into exciting, bullish communities with it, and give them a platform, show them to people, show them to investors, show them to our community, bring everybody together, and kumbaya this bitch, and let's everybody make some money. How about that?
Oh yeah, yep. So far we've gotten good projects, but I know as we grow, you're going to start seeing a lot of that.
Yep.
So we just always need to be careful. Again, we're not going to, even if they pay, we're not just going to push like crazy. We are going to look at everything. So keep that in mind. But with that being said, we give our opinions, but it isn't gospel. So just always do your own research.
Yeah, and
that's
the more we have to work with when people, when you install that bot, it's great if you have somebody that's willing to come on. It's great if you've got a good website. It's great if you've got an actual active X. We've had issues, one time before where there wasn't a website and the person wasn't too happy because we brought it up. It's like, you don't have a website, we don't have a lot to work with. That's the reality. We can only go off of what is put in front of us. And our opinions, of course, are our own. Again, it's not financial advice. If we see a red flag, we're going to call it out. If we think something isn't up to the sniff test, we're gonna tell it. We got to protect the people that are watching too as best we can. So we're just going to be honest about it. But yeah, another good show, Sean. Next time we're going to see everybody is going to be the primetime edition tomorrow. You got your Santa hat ready?
I don't have a Santa hat, but what I do have.
Get a bad humbug hat if you don't. Here we go. Okay,
I got to look. Actually, my wife might have one. What I do have though is crypto over Red Bull. Just did a fun episode, 7 crypto myths we all fell for and why they aged terribly. So go check that out. Also, you want to hear about the crypto market structure bill? Check this episode out, episode 15 of season 2. I have a feeling I'm going to be doing another episode on the crypto market structure bill, hopefully shortly. So,
yeah. Once we have something locked in, I'm looking forward to that. Get the
guys. Another good episode. We talk crypto. We talk Red Bull. We talk coffee, we talk beer, and good episode. We talk Biokript and all of our top trending projects. And you want to get talked about? Great viewership, great audience. All you gotta do is download that bot. It's that simple. Mod trending. Download it. Vote. You get talked about.
Yeah,
boom,
we're
boom,
live.
boom. Simple.
We're live across again. Yeah, and we're live across multiple channels on YouTube, multiple channels on X. We're on Twitch. We're on Telegram, and we're going to be on Rumble very soon. So moon-or-dust.fun. Head on over there and get it. And of course, right now, if you want to share in the success of everything that we're doing here, as regards the game show, as regards the trending bot, the revenue streams that are involved in that. You can go and you can pick up an NFT right now. It's only 250. Closing date is on the 20th. There's and that will all that they're the only amount that's going to be in regards to this. So get one as soon as you can. And again, the milestones are there. You can click the details page. I'll just give you a quick look at where you can check that out. Let me add this to the stage here real quick. moon-or-dust.fun. You click mint the mod NFT here, bring you to this page. Right down here, you can click these details and it will open up a lovely little deck here that is going to give you all the details that you do need regarding the NFTs themselves, the revenue generation, where it comes from, how much it's going to be. Currently, it's at 5%, but with each milestone, that gets upgraded and it moves to, once we sell 100, that's going to jump up to 10%. We sell 200, that's going to jump to 15, and we sell out at 250, that is going to jump to 20% of the revenue generated through, like we talked about Fluence earlier. We just, crossing the T's, dotting the I's with that contract right now, but we're pretty much sorted on that regard. So they're going to be pushing us for that, the sponsorship stuff. That's the company Sean's been dealing with, Tyler Hill's company. So we're signed up there, which is super bullish, especially for the NFTs. So that will be one of the revenue share angles there. We're actually in talks with another group as well that do something similar, and that's looking really good as well. So that'll be another avenue that we'll be pushing this out, another big Web3 crypto marketing agency. And of course, then we want to do the 3K Moon or Dust Christmas special if we can get to 200 before that date, and the $5,000 coin market cap listing, the game show development, all that stuff, everything that's going to take care of the Moon or Dust token itself, which is live right now as well. So you can go and pick some of that up, pick up an NFT if you want, or like I said, if you're not financially flush right now, come over, join the Telegram, get involved in the show, tweet, help us get the content out there as much as you can, and enjoy the entertainment. But yeah, there it is, mint, or you can just go to the website. You can get access to everything just directly there from the website. So moon-or-dust.fun. There we go. All right. Unless you got any final words, Sean, I'm good. I've done all my plugs. I've done all my shticks, my rants.
Yeah. Download that trending bot. Pick up that NFT. Join us tomorrow for the Moon or Dust Primetime Edition, where Fapcoin will be playing for $1,000. That's going to be 3 p.m. Eastern. Followed by that at, let's say, 4 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be going live with another episode of Moon or Dust Trending. Who knows what we're going to be talking about? Maybe some more Red Bull, maybe some more coffee talk. Who knows? But that's going to do it for today's episode. And
do what Mr. Bitzel says.
What?
NFT.
Yes.
NFT $1 at this price.
Exactly. One soul, lower price. Go ahead and get it. But yeah, guys, I'm DeFi Sean. That guy right there is Mr. Pixel. And until we meet again tomorrow, you know what to do. Trade safe.
Play Moon or Dust live and win big for your community or for yourself. Just don't dust. Tuesday, audience edition. Wednesday, prime time. Thursday, microcap. Think you can take on the whales and walk away with a fat bag? Be our guest for free. Moon or Dust, the most bullish game show in crypto. Visit moon-or-dust.fun for details.